What is going on, guys? Beyond the break here, back with another bulk purchase review. Gonna go through our latest round of orders that we have picked up within the last week or so. Only have a small amount here, about 25 cards that we've picked up. We'll go through, and then as usual, we'll save at the end ones that are gradable and which ones are not, and kind of go through why they're not gradable. So to start things off here, we have a Miles Garrett Panini Honors Gold. This is out of 75, so it's 9 out of 10. A Tony Gonzalez Topps Chrome Blue, back when he played his last season or two for the Falcons. A Patrick Mahomes Pink Camo. This is a Power Brokers Topps Jim Thome Refractor. A Devin Hester X-Fractor. This is from the 2007 set. I've been a sucker for buying these. This is one of the years where I was collecting heavily back in the day, so a little bit more of a nostalgic reason, but these are extremely tough to grade. Here we have a Josh Jacobs Blue Wave. Been trying to buy up as much football as possible, especially some current players. I got some large bulk orders coming through shortly that we'll be sharing. We have a LeBron James Mystique Illusions. I guess these are the acetates or clear. I'm not really sure what they call them. Bought a couple of these. You'll see about one or two of these. Kind of my first time grading them, so we'll see how they go. Odell Beckham Bronze is a select. He's not a Hall of Famer in my mind, but he's had some strong years, especially with the Giants. This is a nice year for select out of 75. Here's a Maurice Cheeks auto penmanship. Bought this for fairly cheap. I want to say like $4 or $5. And being from Philly, he's still a big name around here. So if it's gradable and getting a 10, I think we can get a good chunk of change for being in this area. Here's the other illusions that we bought. This is a Chris Olave rookie out of, I believe it's $2.99. Yes, $2.99. So again, I haven't graded much of these, so I'm curious how we do. I'll review them pretty closely and try to learn from them. If you guys have any tips around that, please leave in the comments. Here's an Ed Reed refractor. This is another year that we've been buying a lot of, 2006. This is kind of when I start collecting. Just really like these refractors, and Ed Reed, one of my favorite players growing up. Kyrie Irving Prism with the Celtics. I thought it was kind of funny on 99. Got this for fairly cheap, as we all know Kyrie is not loved by Boston fans, but being a short print and him being obviously a future Hall of Famer, picked it up for fairly cheap. Here's a Giannis Antetokounmpo. I guess this is the orange-red select shimmer. It's not numbered, but any Giannis cards, we're trying to pick up any short prints or parallels if we can. This is a cool color match of Jonathan Taylor out of 99. It's had an up and down career so far, but expect big things from the Colts this year, especially with Richardson coming back. Here's another one of those from the 2006 year, Jerome Bettis refractor. Amon-Ra St. Brown Hollow rated rookies. I think this is a short print one of his. Got this for fairly cheap. I was pretty happy about this. Here's a really cool one. So this one was only labeled a refractor. Definitely would recommend always reviewing the picture. I saw this and I was like, I don't think that's the refractor. I actually thought it was the black refractor, and I looked at the back of the picture and it had the number out of 100. So I was like, and obviously it says here black refractor. So definitely mislabeled. So I think we got this for like $5. Looked up comps for this. No recent comps within the last 2 years, but the 2004, his second year black refractor out of 100 went for 70. So even if it's not gradable, I thought it was a good pickup. Here's an Eli Manning Topps Chrome refractor, a little off-centered, but Hall of Famer obviously, and future Hall of Famer, and refractors. I think this is his second year. Yeah, second year. So I picked this up. This one, I really hope this is gradable. I love this insert Instant Impact Scottie Pippen refractor. Thought it was clean, looked clean from the original inspection. Obviously, we'll take a closer look, but really cool card. Just picked up two of these for fairly cheap, $1 or $2. They have the protectors on them, so you always, we always look for those just in case, that kind of alleviates any surface potential issues. And the backs for these, especially this one with all white corners, it's easier to kind of see any issues there. With this one having one black corner, you run that chance of potentially not having any whitening. So just pick these up for $1 or $2. Here's a cool Larry Fitzgerald. I'm not really sure what the parallel is, but it is out of 99, the field level. This is another one of the 2006 Topps Chrome. This is the Ben Roethlisberger refractor. And then saving this one for last, one of the biggest purchases we've ever had on this channel. This is the East-West Akeem Olajuwon Dikembe Mutombo refractor. I've been eyeing up this set for so long. Finally pulled the trigger on one. Won this in an auction, I believe, for around $58. Thought that was a good deal in my mind. So if gradable, obviously we will be saying this, but the goal here is to try to buy some of these if I can. But yeah, like I said, we'll go through the grade and reveal which ones are gradable, and kind of go through the ones that aren't gradable and showing why. Okay, so went through the stack of cards that we purchased within the last week or so. Out of the 24 cards that we purchased, 11 of them are gradable. So, a little bit lower than we anticipate. Sometimes we like to see that more closer around the 60% range. So a little under 50% is a little disappointing, but, that's just what the risk you run when you are purchasing on eBay and from these bulk sellers. So quickly we'll go through, and you can probably see on this stack the one that I am super excited for from a grading standpoint. The other ones that were good, this Ben Roethlisberger, a little off-centered, but we think that, everything else was clean. Definitely at least would grade out to be a 9. The Larry Fitzgerald out of 99 was clean. Both Barry Sanders, luckily, are clean in my mind. If we remove the coating for both backs look great. No issues there. Obviously, we hope to get 10s on these. If not, it's not really worth our while. The Jonathan Taylor out of 99 color match, clean as well. The Olave, this is our first time grading these, like I mentioned. So, I think this is clean. The only thing we could find was the number from the back is a little, like, you can see the 1 right there. So that's the only thing I could find. I'm not sure if PSA will ding that. If you guys do know that, let us know. And obviously we won't be grading that. But in my mind, I don't think PSA would ding that just for the sheer fact that that is a defect from the card. The Maurice Cheeks auto clean. Was super excited about this one. The Odell Beckham bronze out of 75 clean. Again, with the clear backs from Illusions, this LeBron green mistake seemed clean in my mind. I didn't see any issues, so we'll be interested to see. First I'm grading these. And then super excited about this one. This was clean as well. Did not see any issues for this Josh Jacobs rookie out of 199. And then last but not least, this one, I did not see a single thing issues with this. I'm not going to even take it out, but, in my mind, this was clean as could be. I looked this over numerous times. So I think, best case scenario, obviously a 10, but worst case, I think you're looking at a 9 here. So it's something that we definitely want to get graded. So obviously with some of them being basketball, some being football, we'll disperse how we grade those based off what currently PSA is doing and the specials they are running. As for the non-gradable ones, this Tony Gonzalez, although centered up real nicely, just some scratch marks, some dents right there, so that's a no for us immediately. The Myles Garrett, it is off-centered, so at first we thought, maybe we could still grade it a little, hoping for a 9, the gold out of 75, but the further we looked at it, I believe this corner here is a ding up there. A little whitening down there. I thought I saw something else. Let me see here. Right there, yeah, dimple there. So, in my mind, just not worth it. This I was bummed about. This one is just such a cool card. These 90s refractors I can't get enough of. But this, for my mind, was just too much. The front looked really clean actually, so that was nice to see. Real nice shine to it. But if we look further in the back, right here along the edge, a little lifting going on there. There was one larger scratch. Oh yeah, and then here too, you can see like the nail imprint. And there was some scratches too, but that's like the biggest one there, that nail imprint. So 100% not going to be setting that for grading anytime soon. The Eli, just too off-center in my mind. This is one where, you know, when we looked at the comps for 9s, it just wasn't worth it. Here, unfortunately, although we got a steal on this card, just a lot of surface scratches. You can see there in the shine, a lot of surface scratches. And then in the back, you know, there's just some dimples, if I can just get them on camera. Yeah, I can't find them. But either way, the surface scratches in my mind just wasn't worth it. And the dimples in the back that we found would definitely hinder that too. You know, we were hoping for at least be able to be graded to be a 9, but it's not the case. The Amon Ra St. Brown, some dimples back here. Let's see if I can find them. This is difficult to find. Where were they? Well, the other thing too I noticed too, again, I see this a lot on cards. I think it's just people like putting it in and out, but there's some lifting going on up top here. See if we can get that focused. But it just wasn't clean. I can't find really what I was trying to. You can see the lifting right here and right there too, from that view. And then there was a dimple. I can't seem to find it. But unfortunately, just not ideal for these hollows. Maybe something we will hold on to just for the sheer fact it is a hollow and it's a rookie for Amon Ra St. Brown. He's got plenty of career left. Jerome Bettis, a lot of scratches, off-centering majorly. So just not one where we'd probably want a 10 on if we were to send that. Here, a lot of off-centering from top to bottom, too much in my mind. And then on the back here, just some wear and tear. These I think I need to stop buying. I just love this style card, but I just, the backs are just so tough. A lot of whitening down here. You can see a dimple there, right above the tops. So yeah, these are just extremely tough. I think I've only sent one gradable one out of the 6 or 7 we've been buying up. The power brokers, unfortunately, just too much damage on the front here. These older cards, tough to grade. The Patrick Mahomes, unfortunately, when we took a further look, there was a larger right there nail mark, indent, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, that was the only thing we could find, but one of those where we know to get hindered by that. Similar here, this car was clean up until we found some more markings. Let's see if I can find it. Right up here, there's like 2 dimples, indents up there. So one where we would want to send to only be able to get a 10 there. The Kyrie, unfortunately, out of 99, just too many dimples in the back too. One right there. Let me see if I can find the other one. I can't seem to find the other one. There was another issue. Either way, that one stood out to me. One probably we will hold on to if the special rolls around, but to me, it's just not gradable. And then the Ed Reed, unfortunately, bit off-centered on the front, which we saw in the pictures, hoping that, at least get a 9 on this. But if we look a further look on the back, just too much scratch marks. And then where's the one thing about these cards too is I've noticed some yellowing going up top here. So this one just in my mind, again, we want to be clear, hoping for a potential 10. I thought the centering was a little too far off, and then the top yellowing. You can't really see that on camera, but just too much for us. You can see down here too, it's the dimples again, or the nail mark. Two of them right there. So again, you know, those will notch you down another grade, probably 8 or 7. So overall, you know, okay in terms of bulk purchases for this week. You know, that's just the name of the game when it comes to auctions. But yeah, we'll be posting hopefully shortly some new PSA reveals. I got some in assembly currently as we're speaking, and then we'll be off and running with those shortly. Till next time, peace.